Here comes the parade. Welcome to the 31st Annual Butter and Eggs Day Parade, celebrating our own Petaluma River with the theme River of Dreams, then and now.
We have more than 125 units for you, ladies and gentlemen, including 40 floats, 10 bands, nearly 24 horses, and a lot of horse stuff. A lot of novelty units with dancers, sailors, and even some fried eggs. The Petaluma Downtown Association is very proud to bring you this unique and festive celebration of our hometown. Yes, indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please stand for our American flag and your local servicemen and women.
Here comes the Coast Guard Training Center, Petaluma. A color guard and platoon of students currently in specialty rate training at the Coast Guard Training Center in Two Rock. Coast Guard Training Center Petaluma is an agile, world-class training center developing tomorrow's leaders through the delivery of superior technical training. Training Center Petaluma has been a proud part of the Petaluma community since 1971. Yes, indeed. Here comes the Petaluma Marching Band.
The pride of Petaluma, the Petaluma High School Trojan Marching Band and Color Guard is under the direction of Cliff Evelyn, and the assistant directors are John Rotola, Richard McCarty, and Kevin Blake. The Color Guard instructor is Sarah Kirkbride. The drum major is Sierra Haddock, and the drum captain is Tyler Passfield. In 2011, the PHS Trojan Marching Band placed first in its division at the Armagh Band Review and second in its division at the Fairfield Band Review. The PHS Wind Ensemble won first place in its division at the Fairfield Band Ensemble, and the PHS bands completed a successful performance trip to Disneyland where they received 2 gold awards and 1 silver award. Go Petaluma High Trojans, yeah.
Comes the Bank of Marin float, ladies and gentlemen. Bank of Marin is proud to be the parade's presenting sponsor for the 11th straight year. Bank of Marin is also a proud supporter of Petaluma's nonprofit organizations and strongly believes in contributing to the community. Employees donate close to 8,000 hours of volunteer time a year. They understand the importance of a healthy, vibrant community and work hard to support local business. This year, the Bank of Marin's float is casting support and friendship into our community. What a lovely, lovely float and a lovely thought.
Float. Very old-timey with the tractor.
Old school, yes indeed.
Liking it. Oh, and they're fishing.
Kids, you can't go wrong with kids.
You never can. Especially when they already have fish caught on them. I don't know how they do that over pavement. Producing a parade like this is expensive. We could not produce this parade without the help of our cash sponsors. There are 4 top sponsors, the leadership of our sponsor team, and we really appreciate the funds they provide for this parade. Our budget is $125,000, and our sponsors provide over $42,000 of that budget. These 4 sponsors provide more than a third of that. Special thanks go to Friedman's Home Improvement, Strauss Family Creamery, Cloverstone Stornetta Farms, and Organic Valley.
Up next is the Petaluma Downtown Association's Butter and Eggs Day Parade is proud to honor David Yearsley, Friends of the Petaluma River organization that he founded. Sadly, the honor for David is posthumous, but his wife says he will be especially thrilled that the parade is honoring his beloved river and the Friends organization. Yearsley spent the last 2 decades founding organizations, events, and processes that will celebrate the river and educate everyone about its conservation. Let's give the Friends of the Petaluma River a big virtual hand. Out there in TV land, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand up in your living room and clap.
And make note that the third annual Rivertown Revival is coming up in July. Look at all those parasols.
Great function.
I have one of those at home.
Steampunk on the river.
Absolutely. Not
Music,
to be missed.
vendors, great food.
And it's
of course,
free.
Lagunitas beer.
Delicious
Yes,
beer.
indeed.
And they even have a river monster. Let's all welcome John Fitzgerald, Petaluma's newest good egg. This is an especially appropriate year to honor John, who has spent the last 25 years making the Petaluma River the focus of his preservation and advocacy work. One of his projects has been to bring the scow schooner, the Alma, built in 1891, to Petaluma annually. Thanks, John, for all your work for Petaluma and the Petaluma River.
What a crowd.
What
Look
a
at that.
crowd. And a
People from
beautiful
all
day.
over the world converge on Petaluma
You bet.
today.
At least all over the Bay Area.
Yeah, or
And
at least
any-
all over Petaluma.
Hey, and some people had, trials and tribulations of driving from the South Bay
That's right.
to get up here to the North Bay.
Doyle Drive School. There's our mayor.
Hey!
This is Petaluma Mayor David Glass and State Assembly Member Michael Allen being driven by Wayne Van Patten in his 1967 Mercury Cyclone GT. Wayne and his car, along with hundreds more, will be cruising the boulevard in downtown Petaluma when we enjoy the annual celebration of American graffiti next month. Cruising the boulevard and members of the cast of George Lucas' historic film will be in town May 17th, 18th, and 19th. Relive our historic past next month in downtown Petaluma.
And here comes Vice Mayor Tiffany Renee. Tiffany Renee has lived in Petaluma for 22 years and was elected to the council in 2008. Her fondest Butter and Egg Days parade memory is riding in David Yearsley's boat for the Friends of the Petaluma River.
Yes,
Welcome,
indeed.
Vice Mayor Tiffany Renee.
The mayor and the council members, it's a tough job. Tough
Yeah.
job. I wouldn't want it.
I wouldn't want it.
Is this Councilmember Mike Healy, driven by longtime Petaluma resident Shep Shepard in his 1931 Model A sports coupe? No. This appears to be, who's this? Where are we?
We've got
Councilmember
Gabe Kearney.
Gabe Kearney, there we go.
There we go.
We'll get on track here.
A little out of order, but hey,
There we go. Here comes Mr. Mike Healy. Councilman Mike Healy, driven by longtime Petaluma resident Shep Shepard in his 1931 Model A sports coupe. Shep is accompanied by his lovely wife, Lou. These are durable cars. Shep once drove another Model A from Petaluma to Portland and back. Oh, whoa, that's a long.
It's Council Member Mike Harris, serving in his third term on the Petaluma City Council. It's being driven by Travis Powers in a 1967 Lincoln Continental. Mike would like to thank the citizens of Petaluma for allowing him the privilege of serving on the City Council, and it's an honor to be a part of that parade that is acknowledging Petaluma's rich river heritage.
Next up, Councilman Chris Albertson is riding in a 1964 Ford Mustang, owned and driven by Petaluma resident Bill Mickelson. Councilman Albertson served as Petaluma's fire chief beginning in 2001 until he retired in 2008. He was elected to the Petaluma City Council in 2010.
And David Rabbit represents the 2nd District on the Sonoma County Board of Supervisors and serves as Vice Chair for 2012. David began his 4-year term in January 2011 after previously serving on the Petaluma City Council. David Rabbit is an architect and resides in Petaluma with his wife Jane and 3 children, Megan, Patrick, and Sarah. David is honored to represent District 2 and is delighted to take part in the 2012 River of Dreams, Butter and Eggs.
This is the politician segment of the parade.
Apparently, we get to see all the locals.
I guess next up, coming down the street, rolling down the street on a hot car is Assemblyman member Jared Huffman, elected in 2006 and serving in his 3rd and final term. State Assembly member Jared Huffman represents Marin and Sonoma in the 6th Assembly District. You should know that, ladies and gentlemen. He is proud today to show his support for alternative methods of transportation while riding in this electric-powered Tesla, very groovy, with his 11-year-old daughter, Abby. An electric hot rod. Wow, look at that.
I'm gonna ride in that.
Very, very cool. Uh-oh, here comes the heavyweight, Miss Lynn Woolsey.
That's true. She is Marin and Sonoma County's voice in Congress after 2 decades of distinguished service. She is retiring at the end of this year. A resident of Petaluma, Congresswoman Woolsey is a senior member of the House Committee on Education and the Workforce and the Science, Space, and Technology Committee. She's also a powerful voice on progressive issues and one of the national leaders of the anti-war movement. We'll miss her, but we're grateful for her service. She's accompanied in the parade by her grandchildren.
Ms. Lynn Woolsey. Warm day. It's a warm day here in Petaluma.
Lots of parasols around, lots of hats.
Lots of hats, lots of sunscreen.
You bet. Didn't have sunscreen. Ouch.
Lots of sunburned legs.
Yeah. I see some very pretty parasols. I see green, I see orange, little sand tone, and plenty of pedestrians
Plenty of
crossing.
pedestrians. They're taking a break in the parade to cross the streets safely.
Welcome to the parade's Kaiser Permanente division. Kaiser is one of our major sponsors and has been for the past 8 years. Thanks, Kaiser, for all you do for the parade and this community.
Next up, we got coming down the street is the folkloric dance group Chan Kahai, participating at the Butter and Eggs Day for its 2nd year. This group was formed in order to help keep the Yucatan Maya traditions alive in the form of folkloric dance. They're currently having dance practice at the Canal Welcome Center at Canal Center Felt. They meet every Friday starting at 6:30 p.m. and all age groups are welcome to join, including children. There they are, the Chan Kahai dance group.
I strongly support dance all the way around. Is that a pig's head in a basket?
It sure is.
Well, what do you know?
Pork.
It's beautiful, but we're not bored. We're very much enjoying today's bright and beautiful parade.
You betcha. All next up, Kaiser Permanente. And they're proud to support over 40,000 people in the Petaluma area, me included. The dedicated physicians and staff provide market-leading quality and service and actively work to promote healthy lifestyles. We are committed to working with other local businesses to build a healthy community. Live long and thrive.
You
Kaiser Permanente.
Take a look at that boat.
Yes, indeed.
Celebrating the river.
I like the fact that they recommend a glass of wine a day.
I bet you do. I bet you wish you had one of those right now. For the Petaluma Small Craft Center, this year's Butter and Eggs Day parade theme, River of Dreams Then and Now, certainly floats their boats. Their parade entry pays homage to the mighty steamboats that once piled the waters of the Petaluma River and made Petaluma the 3rd busiest inland port in California. Please join the Petaluma Small Craft Center in its efforts to build a small boat rental center as well as a community boathouse. PSCC is also gearing up for a summer of youth boating and sailing camps. Go to psc3.com to find out more. We've got some
Cool
rowers.
float.
Nice float. I like
Getting their
paddles.
exercise.
That's definitely a great way to get exercise. You've done that.
What,
Haven't you?
rowing?
Yeah.
Not only when I had to. Only when I had to. I prefer motorboats.
Ah. And they have those on the river too.
Next up, Kodiak Jacks, dancers and DJ. Butter and Eggs Day Parade would like to thank Kodiak Jacks. They host our volunteer thank you party each year. We have such a good time there.
So we have Kodiak Jacks located on 256 North Petaluma Boulevard.
bringing the music.
Dancing, fun, food, drinks every week right here.
Got a DJ.
Downtown Petaluma.
Right on.
Let's hear for these Maverick girls up here, tearing it up, huh? Very nice. All right, let's keep things going right now. Let's get Sean out there with another song that goes like this. This is all sweet sensation out there. Please, ladies and gentlemen, how it's done. How are we doing? Coming back.
And coming up, one of the first events that the new District 3 Dairy Princess and her alternates participated is the annual Butter and Eggs Day Parade. Congratulations to the 2012-2013 District 3 Dairy Princess Suzanne Amaral, first alternate Michelle McClure, and second alternate Samantha Moz. Their year will include classroom visits to teach students the nutritional value of dairy products, speaking before many organizations, attending ag days and barbecues, as well as participating in local parades just like today.
Yogurt,
Welcome the North Bay Dairy Women Princesses.
low-fat milk, ice cream,
Don't forget
butter.
the butter.
Yeah.
Lots of
Unsalted
milk.
sweet butter.
Half and half.
Half and half. Ooh, heavy whipping cream.
Yeah. I bet we even have some creme fraiche.
I love my dairy products.
So do I. We love, Clover coming up next, huh?
Yes, indeed. They got a big float.
I know a lot of people who love Clover. They wish
I
they
can
would.
see him coming down the old, the avenue here. I don't think. let's
Looks
see.
like a nice large float on top of
is?
that. Oh yeah.
Here comes our Chloe the Cow float, the lovable bovine spokes cow for Clover Stornetta Farms. GMO and steroid free. Yes, indeed. Chloe is proud to represent the 3 generations family-owned and operated dairy processing plant in Petaluma, which produces the cleanest milk west of the Atlantic Ocean. That's a big swath of land there. Chloe would like you to know that Clover strives to provide the consumer with the highest quality organic and conventional dairy products while working with sustainable practices to preserve family farming on the north coast of California. Preserve those family farms, yes indeed. Thank you for your continued support and for helping Chloe become the most famous cow in the country. Here it comes.
Hey, here's a little known fact. Friends in the South Bay near Santa Cruz,
Yeah.
they have a butter tasting contest. And you know who always wins?
Let me guess.
Take a guess.
Clover Stornetta.
You got it. You got it.
The
I tell
best, the best butter this side of the Atlantic Ocean.
You bet. Hey, we love our Clover Dairy products.
I love my
Oh,
butter.
look at Chloe. Hello, Chloe.
There they are. River of Creams. Yes, indeed.
That's a nice take on the River of Dreams. Everybody's punny.
There she is, Chloe. The GMO and steroid-free cow.
We love the organics. They're proud to be here, and we're really proud to have them.
All these little kids, they got strong bones. Thanks to Clover Stornetta. Building
So do
strong
we.
bones
For many years.
for America.
All right, in 1836, General Mariano G. Vallejo built the Petaluma adobe on his land grant of 66,000 acres stretching to the Petaluma River. He dreamed of using the river for trade. The adobe produced cowhides, tallow, wool, and grain. He traded with ship captains from Boston and Europe. 176 years later, we dream of keeping the Petaluma Adobe State Historic Park open and a clean river for recreation and commerce. Help those dreams come true.
Check it out sometime. Vallejo's Adobe Petaluma, where it all started.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, actually. Little pieces of history that,
I do hope they
We're
can
proud
keep
of
it open.
so do I. Something that's been a concern on many parks. Support your local parks.
Oh, there he is. Petaluma 2012 Citizen of the Year, Clark Rosen. is riding in the Petaluma Argus Courier float, a 1923 Model T bucket hot rod. It's driven by its owner, John Norton. Having earned consecutive first place awards for general excellence among all mid-sized weekly newspapers in California over the last 3 years, the Argus Courier is the place Petalumans turn every Thursday for the news that brings them more in touch with their community. I know I do. I'm out there every Thursday morning waiting for the paper boy to throw the Argus Courier up on my driveway.
You know, I check it online quite a bit, Petaluma 360.
Sure.
If you're, you know, one of those computer goofballs. There's so many of us around these days.
Check the pulse of Petaluma on
The Argus
Petaluma
Courier.
360.
Yep, and Petaluma360.com. Keeping you in the loop on all things Sonoma County.
Here comes
And
McClellan's Dairy.
McClellan's Dairy is a local organic family farm established in 1938, located just west of Petaluma. They produce artisan organic dairy products from their pasture-fed cows, which includes their own European-style organic butter. The butter is handcrafted in small batches and tumble churned to produce a rich flavor. I didn't know about tumble churning. McClellan family hosts tours at the farms on special weekends and has a pumpkin patch during the fall. Tours are hands-on, petting baby calves and milking a cow by hand. You can visit their website at mcclellansdairy.com. You can also find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Of course. Modern Dairy Farm.
I don't tweet.
Coming up is the NBC Bay Area float honoring the 75th anniversary of the Golden Gate Bridge. Like the bridge, the Petaluma Butter and Eggs Day Parade reconnects the past with the present. Reinforces our community pride and celebrates our Petaluma icons, the cow and the chicken. Joining us today is NBC Bay Area anchor Janelle Wang, and from the Golden Gate Bridge District and Petaluma residents Melanie Sanborn and her family Stephan, Roxy, and Jackson. Visit the Petaluma Historical Museum's exhibit, A Golden Relationship, and see how the building of the Golden Gate Bridge opened the door to providing culinary delights between Sonoma and San Francisco.
And coming up next are Andy and Rachel Berliner, who started Amy's Kitchen in 1987 right here in Petaluma. They wanted to produce delicious meals for people too busy to cook. Amy's offers a wide variety of over 180 natural meals, including cheese, pizzas, and so much more. This is Amy's second year in the Butter and Eggs Day Parade. They love to cook for you. That's a festive looking float. I love Amy's. When I can't cook,
yeah,
and vegetarian.
Organic,
like
microwavable food.
Yes, in paper, not plastic.
Here comes the Occupy Petaluma contingent. It's a network of concerned individuals navigating the waves of change on the River of Dreams, continuing a rich history of activists dedicated to improving our lives and communities. Whether helping homeowners who face unjust foreclosure, promoting environmental justice, or working to get corporate money out of politics, OPs take our democratic responsibilities very seriously. Occupy Petaluma is joined today by Moms for Clean Air and Occupy Santa Rosa Band.
All right, let's hear it for the band.
99 percenters.
We're part of the 99%.
Yeah?
Yep. Occupy the dream. That's not a bad way to say. Part of the message.
You got to be active, ladies and gentlemen, in a healthy democracy.
We've got people
one way
there.
or another.
Yep.
Whatever your opinion is, you got to
Let your voice
be
be heard. I see they've got a Save Schollenberger Park there. And a big giant chicken.
Look at that big giant chicken.
That must have taken quite a bit of work.
Breasted chicken.
Let's hear it for the 99%,
Chicken legs.
huh?
Yeah, 99 percenters.
Coming up next, we have the Central Market Mulehart Farms. They've been in business for 8 years in downtown Petaluma. In January, they purchased a farm on Eastman Lane. Since then, they've harvested olives, pickled nettles, and started 60 chickens. Their coop, which will be featured as the float that you can see right now, is taking us back to the original roots of Petaluma, celebrating chickens, local eggs, and farming, which Petaluma is, of course, known for.
Good place to eat. You ever eat there?
Haven't eaten there.
It's great.
You know, we planned on eating there, my guy and I, just a couple weeks ago and didn't make it. So looks like this is a sign right in front of us to get down there.
Get your guy to take you to Central Market someday.
Gotta do it. The menu looked fabulous.
It is. It's great. Great place to eat. Great community resource. Good healthy food. Tasty too. We got coming down the road here. We got our Whole Foods contingent. Look at all those healthy young kids coming
You know,
down.
they're one of our major sponsors.
Down
Whole
Kentucky
Foods.
Street, one of our major sponsors. That's right, Whole Foods.
Looks like we've got Liberty Elementary and Wilson Elementary schools bringing their students and their river colors together. The sun, the water, and the grass all meet to create the proper scene and environment of the Petaluma River. Here the students come together to play America Parade by Don Schaefer to display patriotism and unity as two different schools. This is the first year for the two groups to perform as one in this parade. Let's hear it for the band, yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Budding musicians.
I remember the years of playing flute in the band.
They're getting down, marching in the parade. Next up is the West Side Aqueducts. It's Petaluma's community swim team. The Ducks promote competitive swimming for young people ages 6 through 24, some of whom will go on to be accomplished college swimmers. This year, the River of Dreams will come to life for some of these ducks as they jump into the water right here in Petaluma and swim all the way to San Francisco, a swim that has never been done before. Oh my God, they're gonna jump in the Petaluma River? Okay.
Well, here comes another great event, Butter and Eggs Day Parade, brought to you by the Petaluma Downtown Association, keeping traditions alive. The PDA's mission is to support and promote our downtown's retail and commercial center, which includes bringing you such great events like today's parade. Thank you for supporting your downtown merchants.
Now we got the Laguna Joint School District float. While the Petaluma Creek was the main mode of transportation to the area, our school, Laguna Joint District School, was established and educating some of the finest citizens in Petaluma. Laguna School continues its legacy today, preparing the next generation for our unpredictable future. Just a two-room schoolhouse a few miles west of town proper, it is located in a valley and time of its own. The lines blue between history and the future here. Come join us with adventure in your heart. That's Laguna Joint School District.
That was a festive boat float. Coming up next, it's Friedman's Home Improvement, proudly serving Sonoma County since 1946. Check out their float, the original storefront that was located on East Washington. Follow the River of Dreams on down and you'll find a new Friedman's Home Improvement store returning back to Petaluma. Their founder's dream come true. Woohoo! Friedman's has been honored to be able to call Petaluma home, both then and now.
Yeah, I'm so glad they're coming back to town.
Me too. We like Friedman's
Gonna
a lot.
finally get some local hardware. Lumber.
I like the water wheel on that float.
I don't have
too.
to go to Santa Rosa now. I love Friedman's.
Ditto. Yes.
As
Welcome
a
back.
homeowner,
Yeah,
I do
definitely.
a lot of business with them.
As have we, and we'll be continuing to this summer. Your announcers are taking a brief break for pedestrians to cross. Nice cool breeze.
Next up, the Girl Scouts of Northern California. This year, Girl Scouts of the United States turns 100 years old. We have come a long way from the beginning where girls worked on badges like tending to livestock to today where we build rockets and clean up rivers. For the last 100 years, we have built confidence, courage, and character in our girls and will continue to make strong leaders and talented businesswomen. There they are, the women leaders of the future.
All right, and coming right up from behind, it's the Kenilworth Junior High Marching Band under the direction of Kevin Clemenach. And out in front leading the group is drum major Jaden Napier. The band plays in numerous events all over Sonoma County and the state of California, including Disneyland, Shriners Hospital for Children, Sonoma State University, and AT&T Ballpark in San Francisco. They routinely receive superior and unanimous superior ratings at music festivals. Welcome, Kenilworth Junior High Marching Band. Hannah.
Okay.
I think we played that when I was in marching band many years back.
Don't rock the truck here.
Thank you. It's hard not to get down.
Both my kids were in the Kenilworth Junior High marching band.
They're looking good today.
Mr. Clemenach was there. Teacher also. Great program. Music is so important. It's development.
Good sized band.
Look at that. All right. Tubas, drums, clarinets, flutes. Yeah.
A classic marching band song. Emerson Santana wrote it. Having been part of Petaluma community since 1999, Camelback has been proud to be part of the Butter and Eggs Day Parade over the last 3 years. They're coming up right now. They were founded in 1989. Camelback invented the hands-free hydration category and is the global leader in personal hydration gear and accessories. They've got a mission to continuously reinvent and forever change the way people hydrate and perform. They offer a complete line of technical hydration packs, accessories, and reusable BPA-free water bottles for outdoor sports, military travel, and a healthy lifestyle. We like the BPA-free indeed.
Hands-free hydration. Yeah. Started right here in Petaluma, I believe.
Yes, got it.
The guy had an idea. He was skiing or snowboarding many years ago, or it was a bike race, I think. And he put I think he put a baggie in a sock to hydrate.
They've come a long way from
Yeah,
a
come a long
baggie and
way.
a sock.
Yeah. Is this the Petaluma Youth Lacrosse fire engine
By Cracky, I
coming
believe
down
it
the road?
is.
I hear it, but I don't see it yet. Here it comes, creeping into camera view. There it is. There it is. The Petaluma Youth Lacrosse was founded 8 years ago. The mascot for the youth lacrosse players is the River Cats. They started out with 4 teams, and today there are 15 teams of boys and girls ranging from 9 years old to high school. This year, a new tradition started between the Petaluma High School and Casa Grande High School called the Battle for the Paddle. The team that wins the lacrosse game proudly gets to display the paddle until next year. Cool, new sport.
Lacrosse, it's a great sport. We've got some very young lacrosse players here too.
Probably provides the local orthodontist with a lot of business.
You know, that's a fact, little thought
Kids.
of, but definitely.
Kids and sticks.
Yep.
Yeah. I think they have headgear and stuff. I hope they have headgear.
And coming up is Coast Landscape Management's. They've got a novelty float. I just can't see it all yet. But let's tell you a little bit about Coast Landscape Management. They'll turn your landscape sunny side up. They're a full-service commercial landscape maintenance contractor dedicated to both traditional and sustainable services. Coast is hatching new ideas every day. It's locally owned and operated and servicing 11 counties throughout Northern California. Their commercial landscape service is excellent, exceptional, even I can't do the puns. Exquisite.
Exceptional.
If your landscaper is scrambling to get things done, give them a call and your decision will be over easy.
Oh, look at that. Coast Landscape is
the punniest landscape service in town.
right. I like those surfboards.
And a chicken.
Big old
I've never seen
longboards.
it. Have you ever seen a
Surfing
rooster
chicken? I've seen surfing
It's
dogs
a rooster.
out of Bolinas. Oh, what's up next? Oh, I'm missing it here.
We've got a couple of fried eggs.
Oh, no, this is still the Coast
Yeah.
Landscape thing. Look at that. Oh, look
They're
at
riding,
those motorized
yeah.
lawnmowers.
Yep.
Very cool.
It's so hot. Their hats turned into fried eggs.
Look at that.
Oh, precision lawnmower.
Oh, look at that. All right. The motorized lawnmower drill team here from Coastal
Looks like we might have
Landscaping.
had a slight glitch, but I think they're going to be moving forward. They've got some beautiful flowers. It didn't go exactly as planned.
It is exciting, though. I must
It
admit.
is. And they're off. Precision lawnmowers back in action.
Next up's the Petaluma Trolley Living History Museum. Love that Petaluma Trolley organization. They're driving force behind restoring the Water Street Trestle. Great cause. Using preservation grants and the Coastal Conservancy grant in progress now. It's a win for preservation, development, conservation, civic pride, and environmental education. Petaluma celebrates its river connection from our past and for our future. It helps our retail by bringing feet to the street and keeps our downtown vibrant. All this and at the same time saving the iconic symbol of Petaluma's unique charm as a destination. It's a win-win. Mr. Chris
And here we've
Stevick,
got the Rayleighs.
a driving force behind that. Love him.
And we're going fast now. Rayleigh's is happy to be a part of Petaluma's beautiful community and continually proudly offer the best home meals in the world, as well as consumable products and services needed to run a household. They welcome you to enjoy fabulous amenities, and they have green-friendly stores, such as using the e-card services, natural foods department, and many other services available to you. They're proud to serve the community of Petaluma and its local merchants. Rayleigh's for food, for family, for you.
We have
Look at those
movies
shopping
in the
carts
park.
go. Yes. Next.
Love that. Our theme is the Alma, which brought goods to and from Petaluma. It's our first year in the parade. Riding Day are Allen, Melita, Cedarholm, John and Monique Stork and their family and friends. We offer a free weekly event held on every Friday night from June to August in Lucchese Park. This is an all-ages event, so come enjoy free games and activities, music, and a movie in the park. Petaluma's got so many great local
Indeed. Now here
community
comes
family functions.
It's the Redwood Credit Union Division. Redwood Credit Union has been a division sponsor for the last 8 years. What a great parade supporter. Thanks, Redwood Credit, for your great support for butter and eggs. And their float's coming up next. Looks pretty snazzola.
There they are. Another way to affect change is to put your money in the local credit union.
Yep, talking about
Great
the
idea.
Occupy
Take it
movement.
out of a large impersonal bank, put it in your local credit
You might
union.
want to consider Redwood Credit Union. They were established in 1950. They're a nonprofit, member-owned, full-service financial institution. They've got a couple of branches. You can visit the Petaluma branch today at Petaluma Community Center. It's just across from there on McDowell Boulevard. And to further celebrate Petaluma's beloved Butter and Egg Day Parade and to support downtown businesses along the river.
And we have, Organic Valley's Petaluma farmers. We are proud of our local Petaluma family farmers supplying dairy and eggs for our beautiful California region. We honor the river that once shipped 186,000 pounds of butter in the early 1900s, and today's Organic Valley Petaluma farmers who produce 33,000 gallons of milk daily. Join us at the Organic Valley booth for butter making, games, and samples, and play in our barnyard float after the parade on Kentucky Street.
Here comes D&H Trucking Company with other band. Richard and Levon Hitchcock are excited to be back for their second year participating in the Butter and Egg Days Parade. We want to thank all our family and friends, employees, customers, and our community for their love, support after winning the Helen Putnam Trophy last year for our Petaluma Airfield float. We wanted to raise the bar this year, and we think we did with our riverboat, the D&H Petaluma Queen.
Yeah.
Looking good. Looking good, D&H. Rolling on the river. know if you can still see them, but we've got some happy dancers in top hats. Now for something a little more
Formal. Serious.
not quite so whimsical. but
Yes,
whimsical
yeah, there
in
you
its
go.
own right, but not
I'm glad.
irreverent. That was a little irreverent. Good fun.
Sonoma County's own Marine Corps League, Santa Rosa Detachment number 686. The Marine Corps League is a group of current, retired, or honorably discharged Marines and FMF corpsmen. The Marine Corps League puts on the Marine Corps Birthday Luncheon every November 10th at the Santa Rosa Vets Building and runs the Toys for Tots program for Sonoma County. The Marine Corps League holds sacred the memory of those Marines and FMF corpsmen who have given their lives to the nation. The League assists all Marines and former Marines as well as their widows and children. Their motto is Semper Fidelis, always faithful. Hoorah! Yes, indeed.
Take a moment to thank these fine men and women for
Their service.
their service. Absolutely. That's why we love Petaluma. You can have Occupy and Marine Corps in the same parade.
Right.
They're all welcome. Coming up, it will soon be time for the annual fix of corn dogs, cotton candy, carnival rides at the Sonoma Marin Fair. Their one price fits all admission includes concerts by War, 38 Special, Night Ranger, and Lone Star. On top of free carnival rides, demonstrations by top chefs, and of course the ugliest dog competition. Sonoma Marin Fair, June 20th to the 24th. Don't miss it. That's in case you can't read the banner, because the banner's a little bit small. But War, what a band, huh?
Yeah.
Why can't we be friends, band?
Next coming up, Kentucky Street. Oh, there's the Sonoma Marin Fair banner. Next up is the Exchange Bank float. Another local business. Good idea to support. When it comes to your banking needs, where you bank matters. We're Sonoma County's community bank since 1890. Your hometown bankers are here to serve you at two convenient locations in Petaluma, in the Golden Eagle Center and in the Parkway Plaza Center. Come home to Exchange Bank.
Looks like a holiday float there. And up next, it's the Live Oak Charter School in Petaluma. They offer a Waldorf-inspired approach to elementary and middle school education. Live Oak's classical academic program features interdisciplinary thematic units, comprehensive music and art instruction, fiber arts and woodworking, Spanish, gardening, drama, and athletics. They emphasize balance, coordination, and teamwork. The Live Oak unicyclists are carrying animals native to the Petaluma watershed as they meander along our river of dreams. Live Oak is Renaissance education for the 21st century. Welcome, Live Oak. It kind of looks like a moving river, huh?
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't ride a unicycle. I don't know about you.
Not me.
Now, a brief break once again for a pedestrian crossing.
How you holding up there, Natalie?
I'm I'm holding up well, Steve. How about you?
Oh, okay. I'm a little dry.
It's warm.
Looks
We're
like
working hard here, sitting in the sun, trying to stay away from sunstroke. You're hydrating yourself. It's good. We need the camel pack.
yeah. I'm doing hands-on hydration.
I love crowd watching though. We got the dogs. We got people blowing plastic horns. Oh, there's some more dogs. You can't see them, they're off camera, but we got a Dalmatian passing by us right now.
Look at that.
And coming in a nice, slow, gentle from the rear, Sunrise Senior Living in Petaluma is the only provider of assisted living and memory care in one community. Their designated care managers get to know their seniors and serve them with intelligence, compassion, and love. Welcome, Sunrise Assisted Living. It's their Petaluma Delta.
Next up is the KZST, our local radio station. Sonoma County's radio station, 100.1 KZST, with morning show co-host Debbie Abrams and the KZST Crowd Cam. Visit the KZST Facebook fan page after the parade for the video. Say KZST and win. KZST is giving away thousands of dollars when you say KZST is your favorite radio station. When they call you, say KZST and win on Sonoma County's radio station, 100.1 KZST.
Now here's an interesting group coming up next. It's the Petaluma Druids Harmony Grove number 38. They're a community-oriented nonprofit organization sponsoring 2 girls softball teams. They have monthly dinners open to the public, make generous donations to Christmas Cheer, St. Vincent's Church for Needy Families, and Giant Steps, an organization that enables people with physical disabilities to gain confidence by riding horses. They have 2 state barbecues in June and July to support the local community. It's the California Druids. They also offer $21,000 scholarships to graduating seniors. Welcome, Druids.
What is a druid?
A druid?
Yeah.
Goes back to pagan times, Stonehenge, things like that there.
Was that a tribe?
I guess you might be able to call them
Yeah.
a tribe. Let's see what their sign says. It's a non-sectarian, fraternal social organization.
And then we have the Wine Country Peruvian Paso Horse Club. Members of the Wine Country Peruvian Paso Horse Club are riding while celebrating their club's 21st anniversary in 2012. These horses have a 4-beat gait that many believe gives the smoothest ride in the horse world. The Peruvian Paso is used for trail rides, parades, exhibitions, and shows. The breed traces its beginnings to war horses ridden by the Spanish conquistadors, who brought these horses to the land of the Incas, which is now the country of Peru.
Beautiful. Coming up, it is the Petaluma Women's Club. They were started in 1886. That's 116 years ago. The club consists of 2 groups, a day group and an evening
thanks.
group. It holds luncheons once a month, which includes a program. The evening group's monthly event includes a program and dinner. We hope our scheduled event meetings work with the schedule of many local ladies. They're always accepting new members. They've opened their clubhouse to the public this afternoon, which won't matter to you because you're seeing this not then. Welcome to the Petaluma Women's Club. They are located at 518 B Street here in Petaluma.
It's a great old building, the Petaluma Women's Club. In fact, now that you mentioned it, I'm taking part in a production there called Petaluma the Musical, May 11th, 12th, 13th, and 18th, 19th, and 20th at the Petaluma Women's Club there, that historic building. It's called Petaluma the Musical. It's a great local production. You should check it out.
At the Petaluma Women's Club. It's Capoeira Petaluma. to Petaluma. Like the river that runs through town, capoeira works to bring people together. That's why the theme this year is Encontro das Aguas, or Meeting of the Waters. In addition to capoeira, the paraders are performing the traditional folkloric fisherman dance called Puxada e Reja, which celebrates many ways that our rivers sustain our community. Right on,
Yeah.
capoeira.
I wish I could lift my leg that high.
Don't even talk to me about that. I wished I could do the splits when I was a teenager. I couldn't do them then, still can't.
I can only lift my leg as high as a bar. Well, what do they call bar stool? Yeah.
But I'm bummed.
I'll be here all week.
You're going to stay after the parade. All right. Unfortunately, off camera, some of the amazing things that capoeira students can do, they're doing right now. So you might just want to check out Petaluma Capoeira or Capoeira Petaluma. Look them up.
Here comes
Really
the
good way to
Hansel
get-
Auto Group. Welcome to the Hansel Auto Group division. Hansel has provided us with some announcer stands for years, but this year joined us as a division sponsor. Thank you, Hansel Auto Group. We really appreciate your support. Yeah, we do. Got my Toyota Matrix there at Hansel.
There we have Henry
Great
Curtis
service.
Ford. The employees of Henry Curtis Ford, Petaluma's hometown Ford store, are fishing for deals. They're happy to be a part of this year's Butter and Eggs Parade. Look at that giant tire and full of kitties on the Ford paddle wheel-ish. I think it is. You're providing additional jazz support. That's no good. Shut that off now. All electronic devices to be shut off during the parade, at least at this station. And coming up from the rear, it is the Petaluma Community Guild. Throughout the last 78 years, Community Guild ladies have quietly gone about their business raising money for Petaluma school children's eye exams and glasses. They also have enhanced Petaluma Library's children's books and the libraries of Petaluma area schools, donating over $50,000, serving approximately 100,000 students for the 26 schools. Community Guild has a membership of 37. That's a pretty small membership for all they've done. And in 1995, on the 60th anniversary of the continuous service, the Community Guild was honored by receiving Petaluma's Nonprofit of the Year. Welcome. Great to have Petaluma Community Guild be a part of Butter and Eggs.
Next up is one of my favorites, the Casa Grande High School Band, going to be coming down Kentucky Street here in a minute.
Get ready
Led
for
by
some cruising.
our beloved Cliff Eveland. Does a wonderful job with the musicians. My son played tuba in the Casa Grande Marching Band years ago. Loved it.
Yeah.
They also have a great jazz band. Really, some really good players, man. It's wonderful. Cliff is a tireless worker. He also runs the Petaluma Music Festival in the summer, which supports the music programs at Petaluma. Please give a big welcome to the award-winning Casa Grande High School Marching Gaucho Band at 185 strong. 185 strong. Today they will be performing our heritage by the March King Giant, Carl King. Leading the band is senior drum major Brian Sittner, and the drumline captain is senior Angela Pasco. Ms. Arlene Burney and Mr. Sean Millard are the musical directors for the Casa Grande High School musical program. Yes, indeed. Check it out. The pride of Petaluma. Oh, well, I had the school wrong. my son was actually in the Petaluma High School band, not the Casa Grande.
Well, let's welcome Casa Grande nonetheless, and their sousaphones.
Oh,
Thought of as
gee.
tubas, but they're actually
well.
sousaphones. Jupiter.
What do you want?
We're getting getting the procession march. I don't think we're getting the honor of the actual song, but that's all right.
I got to read the book a little more closely. I think the Petaluma High School band will be up here shortly.
Yeah, but do you know what's coming up next?
What's that?
Petaluma Refuse and Recycling.
Oh, my garbage people.
It's a vintage garbage truck presented by Petaluma Refuse and Recycling. It's a 1934 vintage Ford garbage truck. This truck demonstrates that yesterday's trash is today's recycling. From handling your waste needs to recovering your recycling, Petaluma Refuse and Recycling is proud to navigate Petaluma's waste, channeling a river into single-stream recycle, keeping your Petaluma River dreams clean by keeping waste out is part of their mission. And they've also got their split body truck. It's a truck from Petaluma Refuse and Recycling. It's the local solid waste hauler and recycling processor, just like the trucks that come and pick up your residential trash, recycling, and yard waste carts every week. It's a split body truck that collects two materials at once into separate compartments. Split body trucks decrease the number of trips throughout neighborhoods by 1/3. That reduces greenhouse emissions and less wear and tear on our roads. And they're big trucks.
Next up, the Two Rock 4-H Costume Marching Group. The Two Rock 4-H is sailing into the future while preserving our agricultural heritage with prospects in cooking, arts and crafts, archery, sheep, poultry, rabbits, horses, pygmy goats, as well as the newer science, technology, and engineering project. Community service is a cornerstone of 4-H, and the children participate in service projects including toy drives, food drives, troop care packages, Christmas tree donation, and volunteering in local community improvement efforts. Two Rock 4-H salutes the Petaluma River.
They've got bunnies. I saw a bunny.
Bunny?
Yeah, there's a bunny.
Oh, look at the bunny. Rabbit
Yay,
stew.
4-H. Petaluma Health Center is coming up next. They provide high-quality primary medical care, dental care, integrative medicine, family-centered pregnancy care, and birthing services with more access in all southern Sonoma County. Petaluma Health Center is rolling on the River of Dreams with its new 53,000 square foot medical home for more than 20,000 patients on North McDowell Boulevard. You can learn more and get a free blood pressure and diabetes screenings by stopping by the center's booth or stopping by the center at 1179 North McDowell Boulevard, because of course the booth will no longer be here at the parade while you're viewing this. As Tina Turner would say, people at Petaluma Health Center are happy to give.
Tina Turner said that?
Well, that's what they say, and it looks like we've got some Tina Turner dancers here.
This is the largest contingent of blonde women this side of the Atlantic.
I should be out there.
Yeah, you
Except for I've
should.
got red in my blonde, so, you know, I guess I don't
You're
qualify
okay. I
as
think
a Tina.
they'd still take it.
They're shimmying. And it's not just women. We've got some men as well.
Are they blonde? No.
Well, I see a hat and another hat, so not so sure. In fact, it appears that the majority of the men have hats on. They don't have to sweat it out in the blonde hair.
Next up, Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 563. Petaluma Chapter 563 of the Vietnam Veterans of America is dedicated to our community. In partnership with the McDowell Drug Task Force, Chapter 563 helps sponsor the DARE program, Project Graduation, every 15 minutes, and many other youth-oriented activities. Chapter 563, in conjunction with the Petaluma Downtown Association, provides security at events such as the semi-annual Antique Fair, Art in the Park, and the Home and Garden Show. Chapter 563 of the Vietnam Veterans of America salutes all our troops and says, welcome home.
Absolutely. Like that motorcycle, man. Sidecar. And the memorial van passes us by as well. Thank you, Veterans of America. We've got some great festive stuff coming up from Cala Brand Music.
Ukuleles.
Yeah.
Ukuleles.
Cala Brand Music is known world over for its huge selection of ukuleles and its innovative U-bass bass guitar. They're proud to call Petaluma their home, and this is their first year in the Butter and Eggs Parade. The Cala Ukulele Band features Cala employees and Petalukis, Petaluma's own ukulele club, singing Proud Mary and other river songs. Everybody's rolling on the river. Along for the ride is Cala's mascot, Mike Upton's 1960 Willie's Wagon. And here they come.
Ukulele.
Ukuleles.
Ukulele.
Ukuleles. Ukulele. Hey,
They make a great ukulele actually.
that's one of the few instruments I can kind of pretend to play,
Uh-huh.
other than flute.
Very easy to play.
5'2" eyes of blue.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think they're playing that today. Let's see if
Tall
we can
Toad Downtown Music Store has a great selection of Cala ukuleles.
ukuleles.
My old friend
We
Charles
checked out
Coles.
the U-bass guitar.
There they are.
That's a lot of ukuleles.
That's a lot of ooks. See you, man.
And following right behind the ukuleles is G&G Supermarket. They're proud to be a part of this year's parade. They're located on the east side of Petaluma, featuring all kinds of great fresh vegetables, meats, seafood, local shop. Shop G&G Supermarket. I got a little ahead of us, didn't I? I didn't expect a vintage Cala. Mobile.
We're going to have to move the table down next year a little to the next block.
I'm going to have to
I guess.
move my eyes. That's what's going to have to happen. You know, I do need a upgrade on my prescription, so I'll blame that. Hey, look, it's G&G coming.
Is that why you said I look good today?
No, you always look good, with or without good glasses. I have a good visual memory.
Here we go, G&G.
It's G&G. They've got a float that looks a pinch like a boat. More fishing lines, catching fine G&G fish and foods. They're over on the east side of Petaluma, and we're very proud to have a local grocery store in the Butter and Eggs Day Parade, where I know you can find fine Clover products.
Yeah, another good food store. Petaluma's got a few. And another great event brought to you by the Petaluma Downtown Association, keeping traditions alive. The PDA's mission is to support and promote our downtown's retail and commercial center, which includes bringing you such great events as the Butter and Eggs Day Parade. Thank you for supporting your downtown merchants.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No,
No,
thank
thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
I insist.
No, really, thank you. Are we doing the Groucho Marx thing? Because that's
Who's
what I
on
was
first?
doing. I was Abbott and Costello.
Oh, yeah, that's right, sir.
Ah. And with the blow of the horn, we welcome Suzanne's Dance School. They've been locally owned and operated in Petaluma for the past 40 years.
That's a lot
And
of
there's-
dancing.
That's a lot of dancing. Shuffling off the buffalo. They focus on building self-esteem and a love of dance in addition to exceptional dance technique, stage presence. They offer classes in ballet, tap, jazz, hip-hop, lyrical, acrobatics, and musical theater for both girls and boys of all ages. They're very excited to finally be in the parade, and their theme is We Bring Recreation to Petaluma. Welcome, Suzanne's Dance School. Oh yeah, they got a bar and everything on there.
Yeah.
And I do mean a ballet bar, not a drinking bar, of course.
You got me all excited there, Natalie.
Sorry.
Look at that, pirouettes and
They're doing ballet to some tricky music. Oh yeah.
wow, they are dancing hard. They are dancing hard.
It's tricky. I know this one, Run DMC, man. Oh, we're moving on. I've never seen ballet to hip hop. It's cool.
Ah. Oh dear. Next up, Springfield Place Retirement Community, where active seniors go to retire. We have independent and assisted living services, engaging activities that promote social stimulation, and the Posit Science Brain Fitness Program. That's what I need. Petaluma's very own Springfield Place has been positively impacting seniors' lives for over 12 years. With our 5-star amenities, we offer a lifestyle that can't be beat. We are much more than just a retirement community. We are living better than ever. Call 707-769-3300. That's 707-769-3300 today and set up your complimentary lunch and tour. It will change how you look at retirement.
You know, it's where I've seen a transit shuttle turn into a ferry boat, that is, rolling down Kentucky Street. Nice work, Springfield Queen.
Oh my, look at this big boat coming down Kentucky Street.
Indeed.
Not quite in camera view yet.
Nope, but we can start by saying it's coming from the Petaluma Yacht Club. Petaluma River is known as the jewel of Northern California by boaters all over California. This memorial, the PYC will host Memorial Day, 8 to 10 yacht clubs as a pirate theme event. Arr! The PYC is a volunteer club with members of all ages from different walks of life. Members of the PYC have reciprocal privileges at 115 other Pacific Intercoastal Yachting Association clubs. What are you doing there, the pirates? They're also considered stewards of the river. They contribute to recreational boaters of California. Membership at the Yacht Club is open to people of all ages, backgrounds that share an interest in boating and having fun. And they are having fun, don't you think, Steve?
Next up,
It's the theme for crying out loud.
the Petaluma Garden Club and council member Teresa Barrett. Is that who this is? Well, it's the Petaluma Garden Club anyway. Petaluma Garden Club was launched in June 1941. Look at that, a long time ago. An offshoot of the Women's Club. Today marks its maiden voyage at the parade. The club supports state parks plus Schollenberger, Tole, Putnam, and Adobe parks. City beautification projects include planting and maintenance at the Petaluma Library Garden, the Visitor Center, Mary Isaac Center, and Wickersham Park. Visit our flower show June 8th to 9th at the library. New members and guests are always welcome. Come grow with us at the Petaluma Garden Club.
And they're rowing down the river in their own boats. Miss Poppy, I'm seeing some of the back ends of the boats, you know, the Petunia. We've got some good stuff here. And this starts the Club 1 division. Club 1 is keeping the Butter and Egg Days financially fit by supporting the parade with a division sponsorship. Thanks, Club 1. We couldn't do this without the help of great businesses like yours. Club 1. With some more music coming down the way.
Club 1. Oh, there's a Club 1 banner.
Yes, no,
Club
coming
1.
up next.
This starts the. Oh,
Keeping you on point.
you already did that, Natalie?
I did that.
Okay.
I was giving
I
you
gotta pay
the
attention.
country.
Okay, here's Sonoma County's new 20 in a row country station. That's 20 country music songs in a row. KTRY 106.3 with the Kickin' Country Girls. Each of the girls was selected for their dedication and passion for performing and putting smiles on people's faces. And plans are to compete for the line dancing world title in January of 2013 in Nashville, Tennessee. KTRY gives away cash, lots of it. Just try KTRY and win when morning guy Michael J asks you what your favorite radio station is. Check out the KTRY Facebook fan page and sign up. Say KTRY and win from Sonoma County's new 20 in a row country station, KTRY 106.3.
And right now we have an antique car representing the Petaluma Historical Library and Museum. These eggs are going down the river from Julius Simonin's egg farm on I Street. Eggs routinely were sent to San Francisco and beyond and started its journey in the back of this very truck. The Petaluma Museum owns this unrestored 1925 antique. It features a 30 horsepower flat 4-cylinder engine and a 3-speed gearbox, split front windshield with clamshell fenders and sliding doors. Marshall West is the driver and mechanic. This baby can do a whopping 35 miles an hour.
And there's the
We got the hot
Bikram yoga float. Welcome to Yoga Hell. This is our second year in the Butter and Eggs Day Parade. Our riverboat is commanded by Jeff Renfro, Chester, Pretty, and Cowface. Bikram Yoga Petaluma is the fastest way to lose weight and feel great. We have classes every day. Yes, we have child care. Bikram Yoga Petaluma is where celebrities go to look great naked. How do you like that? So come down to Yoga Hell. It's better than a regular hell.
They'll burn you up. They're so fast, they're already gone.
Yoga Hell.
Coming up next is a float from the Harvest Christian School. This is Harvest's 6th year participating in the parade. Harvest Christian School offers classical Christian education for kindergarten through 8th grade. The school has grown to 150 students. They love being a part of this great community. Harvest Christians, where kids love to go to school. You know, not a lot of people can say that all the time. We've got the Petaluma Queen.
It's the name of the old riverboat that used to go up and down the Petaluma River.
I like their cotton smoke. Steam. Steam Queen. Heads up.
Heads up. Here comes our very own Petaluma Community Access Organization, ladies and gentlemen, bringing you this broadcast.
Absolutely.
For 15 years, PCA's been overflowing with television made by and for our community. A visual river of dreams. It's your creativity that keeps them afloat. Drifting by in style now are winners of PCA's 2011 Luminarian Award, voted best in category by viewers. And be sure to grab one of those tickets they're handing out. You might win a new iPad. Let them know that you like watching Petaluma on PCA channels 26, 27, and Uverse 99.
Look at that style. Woohoo.
PCA.
Stretch limo, PCA.
Yeah.
Looking pretty hoity-toity. With a life preserver right on the end of that caddy. Well, I don't know if it's a caddy. Couldn't tell. Stretch limo, though. Coming up, it's Cal Fire. Smokey Bear and Cal Fire are preparing for the 2012 fire season. Are you and your family planning and preparing to survive a possible wildland fire? Cal Fire personnel encourage landowners to prepare and maintain a 100-foot area of defensible space around their structures. Smokey Bear's fire prevention message is classic. Only you can prevent wildland fires. Please help Smokey Bear and Cal Fire by creating a defensible space on your property.
Here's the Harriman Birthday Bash float right here. The Birthday Bash float is commemorating two things. First, it's put together by the loved ones of Richard Harriman to commemorate his 30th birthday and the first birthday of his nephew Owen. Rich is a huge fan of the Butter and Eggs Day Festival. It's a celebration of life. On that note, it is also showcasing some of the beautiful wildlife that finds its home right here on our riverbanks. All species are enjoying this fiesta.
Hey, they've even got a dog that I bet has fun in the river too. Many a water dog gets to play in the river. got a mini float coming up from the American Red Cross, Sonoma, Mendocino, and Lake counties. Petaluma River has been so important to local development. It occasionally floods, like in 2006 when the Red Cross set up a shelter to those displaced by that disaster. We remember that. Your local Red Cross is here to help the needs and needs your help too. You can volunteer, donate, or both to help others after local disasters. Red Cross volunteers teach safety classes like CPR, I've taken it, and work with members of the armed forces. Please donate or join the Red Cross today. You'll be really glad you did.
They do a lot of good work.
They do. I can give you CPR if you need it. I'll tell you that.
I may. Next up is the Lakeville Volunteer Fire Department fire engine. The Lakeville Volunteer Fire Department, led by Chief Nick Silva, is showcasing their new 2012 all-risk Type 1 fire engine, provided with assistance from FEMA and Sonoma County Fire and Emergency Services Department. Over the past 39 years, the all-volunteer department has provided quality fire and medical services to the citizens and visitors of our community. Lakeville Fire now responds to a wide variety of incidents, including hazardous materials, vehicle accidents, land and river rescue. Next up is the Petaluma Healthcare District. The Petaluma Healthcare District was established in 1946 to improve health and well-being for our community through leadership, advocacy, support partnerships, and education. Two services of the Petaluma Healthcare District are Lifeline and HealthQuest. Lifeline, a personal emergency response service, allows people to safely live in their homes. Lifeline is recognized as one of the top 5 programs in this country. HealthQuest CPR AED first aid training is recognized by the American Heart Association. HealthQuest offers monthly training for CPR, first aid, including AED sales and service.
And it's a lovely minivan float for Lifeline. They've got the CPR guys as their used one of those. The CPR Sally, I can't remember what it was called. Lifeline. It appears that the Petaluma's Farmers Market is going to be represented next with a mini float. The market is growing along the river with this entry. This Saturday market is celebrating the 26th season this year, opening on May 19th. And the Wednesday evening market is celebrating the 6th season this year, opening on June 6th. The markets are a great place for our community to come together and enjoy live entertainment and fun activities for kids, as well as a place to shop local and farm fresh fruits and vegetables, meats, eggs, dairy products, yummy foods, and handmade arts and crafts are available.
Love that farmer's market.
Absolutely. Stay local.
Plums, peaches, nectarines, oranges.
You're just getting hungry thinking about it, aren't you?
I love fruit season.
Speaking of more dairy.
Up. Got the Strauss family creamery coming up in their antique milk truck. The Strauss Family Creamery, a family-owned dairy and creamery located in Marshall's, featuring their restored 1966 Divco milk truck, followed by their employees and their families. Strauss was the first certified organic dairy and creamery in the western United States and the first to be non-GMO verified. Strauss produces organic dairy products with milk from the farm, such as cream, top milk, European-style yogurt, butter, and super premium ice cream. Another cool fact, the Strauss Dairy operates a methane digester, which turns the cow manure into electricity, which powers the dairy and parts of the creamery.
And here comes the entry from KJZY, Jazzy 93.7, playing the best of jazz, smooth jazz, and cool vocals for Sonoma County. KJZY Morning Man Rob Singleton with his wife Lori are driving the flatbed and providing a little live jazz to go with your butter and eggs today. That's the Tracy Rose Quartet with Petaluma's own Tracy Rose on drums and Dallas Kraft on vocals with two other Petaluma residents, Malcolm Granger on keyboards and Eric Isaacs on bass. You can see
here
Tracy
comes
Rose
the,
and his group every Friday
101
night.
Casino division. The 101 Casino is another new division sponsor this year. We really appreciate it. A great sponsor and a great parade that makes us all winners. Thanks very much, 101 Casino. Enjoy the parade.
You know, they're the best place for a little relaxation and good poker fun, and some great craft brews, too. That's probably something in your interest.
Absolutely. They have the best poker action around, as well as blackjack and all your favorites. The restaurant is well known for serving healthy portions for ridiculously low prices. They came out today to show their love for Petaluma and all their wonderful customers. The 101 Casino.
And toodaloo. Queued up is Gelati Construction and an antique car. They've been family owned and operated for almost 100 years of construction engineering experience and its long-standing tradition of hard work, dependability, and quality. Gelati is proud to be a sponsor of this year's parade. This is a 1935 Ford Model A pickup. It's a tribute to the work Gelati Construction has performed in and around the Petaluma River at a time when the river was the main waterway. Here comes that 1935 Ford Model A pickup.
Sweet. They don't make them like they used to.
They sure don't. That's a pretty nice looking ride.
Next up is the Boy Scouts of America Miwok District. Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, Venturing Scouts, and Sea Scouts all enjoy the Petaluma River. From nature hikes to fishing to cleanup efforts, the Sea Scouts is a specialized segment of scouting which promotes boating skills and knowledge of our maritime heritage. The Petaluma Sea Scouts have several ships cruising the Petaluma River, and members compete in regattas. Stop by the Petaluma Marina to learn more. There they are, Boy Scouts.
And Cub Scout packs,
Cub Scouts.
too. And
Scouts.
many a scout.
Helping old men like me across the street every day.
Hey,
Love 'em.
someone's got a big shillelagh. That could have come out wrong. Never mind. Coming around the bend, it's the Rancho Cotati High School Marching Band.
Here we go.
And color guard. They're under
Here
the
we
direction
go.
of Tim Decker and led on the street by drum major Jeremy Lesnow. The Rancho Cotati Marching Band is proud to be sharing in the festivities today here in downtown Petaluma as they present the very fun trombone schmear by Henry Fillmore, Lassus Trombone. Rancho Cotati High School Marching
they come.
Band.
Support the music in the schools however you can, ladies and gentlemen. Nice uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot nicer than what I had to wear when I was in marching
Sure.
band. Good for a sunny day. Marching band is a good thing, though. It teaches you quite a lot.
I hope we hear a tune here.
Yeah, we may be missing. We keep hoping. But they're marching in precision, as marching bands do so well. And here come the color guard.
Here we go.
kind of ragtown-esque. An entry in tutus that I'm not quite sure. They may have been a late entry.
Next up is the organization MOMS, Mothers of Military Service Members. Mothers of Military Service Members is a non-political, local grassroots organization founded by Constance Newton in 2003. The MOMS mission is to provide comforts from home for those serving abroad, as well as moral support and camaraderie to their families. With the love, generosity, and support of Sonoma County and others from the North Bay, MOMS, Moms of Military Service Members, has sent more than 100,000 pounds of comforts from home to our troops serving abroad and raised more than $40,000 for local veterans' causes. Bless their hearts. Moms.
Thank you, moms.
Thanks, Mom.
Up next, it's Two Rock Valley Presbyterian Marching Group. Two Rock proudly participates in the Butter and Egg Days Parade for the 5th year, celebrating with flags representing the diverse cultures of the people who came to settle here. People from many countries followed the River of Dreams to build community or buy land grants established by General Vallejo. Land was purchased, schools established, and by 1860, the Two Rock Church was built, all a fulfillment of the American dream.
Right behind them is the Petaluma Riding and Driving Club Senior Drill. The Petaluma Riding and Driving Club was formed in 1939 as a place for cowboys and cowgirls to share their enjoyment of horses. The Petaluma seniors perform at fairs, clubs, and exhibitions while competing at drill team competitions throughout California and Nevada. The ladies on the team ride all disciplines from reining to dressage and compete in trail trials and cowboy challenges. The Petaluma seniors want to thank Frizzell Enos, Rod Hagee, Marin Tack and Feed, Dave's Hay Barn, and Saddles to Boots.
Some gorgeous horses. And up next, as schooners and barges gave way to highways and bridges, trucks became the vital link to Petaluma's dairy industry. Trucks like this 1961 Peterbilt, owned by the Wagner family of Petaluma, carried the goods to market in San Francisco and points in the South Bay. Our river still provides much needed material to our community. May the river always be an asset to our town. Thanks to Larry Wagner. And to B. Thank you, B, for leaving.
Peterbilt.
It's a milk transport.
That's a working truck there, man.
They've got it set up gorgeously.
Beautiful.
My car should look so good as that truck.
Right. Coming into view now on Kentucky Street, we have the Petaluma Dental Group headed by Dr. Yolanda Mangrum in a wakeboard boat with other team members and floaties handing out bubbles. Proud sponsors for a second year, PDG is excited to announce the opening of their all-new eco-friendly facility at 1301 South Point Boulevard. The former Petaluma Health Center, entirely renovated with green materials for LEED certification and featuring complete care with dentists and specialists. Especially murals by Carol Solomon Bryant celebrate Petaluma's ecology and natural history.
Radio Flyers. Nothing like a classic. It's Active 2030 Petaluma Club. One never stands so tall as one kneeling to help a child. Active 2030 has inspired millions of diverse 20 to 39-year-olds to make a difference through volunteerism, fundraising, and acting as positive examples and role models for children in their community. Active 2030 clubs throughout Sonoma County have been committed to these endeavors since the 1920s and are continually focused on improving the quality of life for children in our community. We invite you to get involved and help build a stronger Sonoma County.
Next up is the sponsor club signs and banners. Not all businesses in town can step up to the price of a major sponsorship in the parade. This unit acknowledges all those smaller sponsors and donors in our greater sponsor club. Leaders of this unit, the ones who gave us the most cash, are Republis Services, Exchange Bank, Petaluma Creamery, Calibran Music, and Lagunitas, of course.
What was that, Lagunitas?
Sponsor club members are Comcast Xfinity, Amy's Kitchen, Petaluma Dental Group, the Argus Courier, NBC Bay Area, KZST, Petaluma Minuteman Press, Rodney Strong Vineyards, Dempsey's, Fishman Supply, and G&G Supermarket.
And hey, Steve, you know the riverboat is here. From Petaluma Construction
There
Tech,
he is.
they're bringing food, supplies, and people. This is a replica of an old steam wheeler built by Petaluma High School students enrolled in the construction technology class. They're proud to be part of Petaluma River heritage and Petaluma High School's part in that history. They share the dreams of the river. Dream on, dream on. Congratulations, Petaluma. We're looking good. I'd say that's true.
Next up, rolling down Kentucky Street, here's the Petaluma Gap Wine Growers Alliance. The Petaluma Gap is the gateway to wine country, where cool climate grape varietals such as Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Syrah thrive. Winemakers throughout Sonoma and Napa craft award-winning wines from the grapes grown here in the Petaluma Gap. The windy spring days coupled with cool summer fog provide a climate suited for growing outstanding grapes. Find out more by visiting our website at the www.petalumagap.com.
Up next
Wine.
is the St. Vincent de Paul High School cheerleaders. This cheerleading squad is a team of over 40 girls under the direction of Coach Debbie Abrayo. In addition to cheering at all junior varsity and varsity football and basketball games, these girls are proud to be spirit ambassadors for their school. Let's hear it for the St. Vincent de Paul High School cheerleaders.
Coming in, screen right on rolling down Kentucky Boulevard. GNC Auto Body float. GNC Auto Body is proud to be in the 2012 Butter and Eggs Day Parade. Jean, wife Terry, and the Crozat family are committed to serving the folks of Petaluma by giving back to the community. Located at 896 Lakeville Street, GNC Auto Body offers rental cars for $1 a day. Whoa, I'm gonna go get one. Customer appreciation rebates and rental rebates. Open weeknights and Saturday. Nobody fixes more schmooshed cars in the Bay Area, in the North Bay. GNC Auto Body, rolling down the river since 1972. They fixed my car a few times.
And here we come with the Wells Fargo Bank Division, another longtime division sponsor. We're so pleased that we can bank on Wells Fargo to support this great celebration each year. Wells Fargo, you really help us make Petaluma a hometown. Thank you so much.
Next up, entering screen right. Rolling right to left on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. PCA Channel 26. It's the Petaluma Earthquakes float. Petaluma Earthquakes is a new tournament softball organization for girls age 8 to 14. They're focused on developing the fundamentals and growth of girls in this community, as well as developing a sense of spirit and camaraderie for tournament softball. This is their first year in the parade. Riding on the float today are managers, coaches, and players from the different Earthquake teams. Petaluma Earthquakes are ready to shake things up in 2012.
Hey, Steve, I gotta say, one of my favorite entries, an institution to the parade. Coming up next, it's the Wells Fargo Bank celebrating Butter and Eggs Day parade with their stagecoach driven by horses. Wells Fargo Bank is one of the oldest financial institutions located in the Bay Area. It was established in 1852, and they're celebrating their 160th birthday. Today they have their Petaluma TAM district manager and family riding in the Wells Fargo stagecoach. Thanks, Petaluma, for letting us join the celebration, says Wells Fargo.
Very cool.
I wouldn't want to be behind the horses, but I love looking at the horses in the coach.
Now, can you imagine going from, I don't know, Petaluma to Santa Rosa in one of those things?
You'd want some soft cushions.
Yeah, soft cushions, maybe some Lagunitas. I hear them. You can't see them yet, but I hear them. It's the Petaluma Junior High Marching Band. Please welcome the Petaluma Junior High School Marching Band, Bantams Band. Marching Bantams have performed in the Butter and Eggs Day Parade every year for the past 20 years. Last night, the band performed the national anthem at the Giants baseball game at AT&T Park. I didn't have to know that. This year, the band is playing The Thunder by John Philip Sousa. The music director for Petaluma Junior High is Mr. Conductor Dude, Preston Bailey. I know Preston, great guy. Good musician.
Excellent.
Does a lot of good work in the community.
You can always tell the Sousa when the Sousa's coming down the road.
Yep. Here's Preston right now. Hair flowing. Yep, there he goes.
All right. And what's a band without some percussion, huh?
Amen.
And we've got Shamrock Materials in a 1930 Model A Ford. Shamrock Materials has been in business for over 50 years, serving Marin, Sonoma, Napa, and Solano counties for ready-mix concrete and building materials. That's a nice ride. And they say hello back to you.
Car. Next up, the Petaluma branch of the American Association of University Women and Boys and Girls Clubs of Marin and Southern Sonoma counties bring us Tom Sawyer and Becky Thatcher floating down the Petaluma River on a raft dreaming about their future. Along with Tom and Becky, our club members are dressed in their future occupations, which ties into the club's theme of Great Futures Start Here, along with the AAUW's theme of breaking through barriers through education. The Boys and Girls Clubs of Marin and Southern Sonoma counties. Doing good work, young people.
Indeed. Right up next, it's the Native Sons of the Golden West. The Nile had Cleopatra, the Mississippi had its grand paddle boats, but no waterway in the world can boast moving more eggs to more destinations around the globe than our very own Petaluma River. In recognition of this waterway's significance, both yesterday and today, please welcome a true driving force in the preservation of California's rich history, the Native Sons of the Golden West, Nicasio Parlor, number 183, a link to the past with an eye to the future.
I suppose I'm not a native son of the Golden West, having been born in Oakland.
Yeah,
Well,
that makes you native.
Although I don't consider Oakland part of the Golden West somehow.
Well, you know,
Maybe
it's all a matter of perspective. I'm a native daughter of the Golden California state, being born down at Stanford Hospital.
Stanford on the peninsula?
Yeah, you know, you'd think I'd be given good brains for being born at Stanford, but
You're doing
I
all right,
don't know.
Natalie.
Oh, thank you.
You're more
I'm
west than
fishing for
Oakland.
compliments, just like you'd fish at the. Okay. What do we have next?
Let's see. What do we have next? We have Froggy, 92.9. Rob and Joss ride in the parade every year for one reason. They love eggs. Rob enjoys cooking them sunny side up, and Joss enjoys throwing them at Rob. Catch them weekday mornings on Froggy 92.9.
Man, I wish they had given us some eggs to throw at them.
Yeah.
That could have been fun. And added some extra excitement.
Don't start that egg.
They didn't like it either. We've got up the San Antonio Volunteer Fire Department. San Antonio Volunteer Fire Department brought their newest engine, number 9596. They respond to traffic incidents, medical emergencies, rescue situations, and fires. On top of the engine is their rapid water rescue boat, which lets them help folks who end up in the river and need help. San Antonio has participated in the parade for many years and is proud to provide their services to the community in cooperation with other fire companies in the area. They were founded in 1966, and many of the original firefighters are still associated with the department. Coming up next, it's River Montessori. Coming from the right side of your screen, as my friend Steve would say. River Montessori Charter School is a public elementary school located near Schollenberger Park in Petaluma. It's home to 150 students, grades 1st through 6th. The float's River of Dreams shows river students' imaginative dreams flowing, reflecting the thought that the first duty of an education is to stir up life, but leave it free to develop. I'd have to agree with that.
Totally.
That's a nice float. And wheeled devices as well. I like how they're all dreamed to be, they haven't filled in those blanks yet, necessarily, because they want to just keep dreaming.
Here we have the American Cancer Society's Petaluma Relay for Life float. Petaluma's relay began in 1999 with 15 teams and has grown now to over 70 teams, raising over $203,000 last year. Please join us in our fight against cancer by starting a team today. For more information, Google us at ACS Relay for Life Petaluma and help us to celebrate, remember, and fight back.
Now it's the Golden Hills 4-H Club. Golden Hills 4-H is one of the oldest clubs in Petaluma. They take pride in their move traditional projects involving agriculture and home arts, as well as in more modern projects involving science, such as junk drawer robotics. The 4-H motto is making the best better, and they actively strive to do so by teaching their members about skills from past and present for their future. The float is capturing the evolution of river transportation for over 400 years. You're going to like this one coming up next, Steve.
I'm going to like this one. Screen right coming into view right now is the Lagunitas Brewing Company Band. Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Always ready for a rockin' good time like a parade. Lagunitas has been rocking this parade as a sponsor almost since day one. Thanks, Lagunitas. We love Lagunitas. My son works there. He gives tours. I drink there a lot. It's a great, it's a great place to have a beer or two, listen to some great music. They have music there 5 days a week. They do a lot of work in the community.
And they've got a band with an accordion, and so what more could you ask for? Seriously.
They support a lot of stuff in the community. They really do a lot of good work. Love Lagunitas.
They do. Not only do they have fine brew, but they do many other good things for the community.
Yeah, they do. They support all kinds of stuff in the county here. Love them.
All right, coming up next, it is the Petaluma Salvation Army. Salvation Army is providing a river of dreams for people of Petaluma since 1889. They not only provide food and meet basic needs of people, but more importantly offer support to help struggling Petalumas meet their dreams to become beneficial members of our community. You can help Petalumans in need by sending non-perishable food to your U.S. Postal Carrier on May 12th, or just check in with the local chapter of the Salvation Army.
And this here is the Wilmar Volunteer Fire Department. They've been proudly serving the western rural area of Petaluma since 1966. The department provides emergency services to over 1,100 parcels spread over 14.6 square miles and currently has an active roster of 35 firefighters. Wilmar Volunteer Fire Department is honored to be a part of the 31st annual Butter and Eggs Day Parade and looks forward to many more.
And next up we have a float with a wagon on it and lots of hay bales and a cow not
It's
living
a Petaluma
from.
Creamery.
Yeah, Petaluma Creamery.
Cream.
With a little baby calf.
Have it in
With
my
her
coffee
mom.
every morning.
Do ya?
You betcha.
All right.
14 cups of coffee,
14 cups of coffee.
14 tablespoons of cream.
And you've been able to sit still here this long. I'm impressed.
Thank you very much. It's like the parade's winding down here.
Yeah, we've got
a
a
couple
few-
of stragglers.
Trying to figure
People
out
have
what
started
we're
to drift away to the various celebrations around town. There's gonna be a lot going around town. Going on
Petaluma
around town.
Animal Shelter.
Oh,
Now,
there they are, the
important,
Petaluma
important.
Animal Shelter.
You can adopt an animal. They've got animals on their site right now. The shelter is located at 840 Hopper Street in the City Corporation Yard. Stop by sometime and say hi to the critters. There's a couple of homeless animals currently available for adoption at our shelter.
Doing good work.
Absolutely.
You know, they don't euthanize cats down there.
Thank goodness for that.
There's
Euthanization
a big
of animals is a
cat
crime.
room in there with literally dozens of sleeping cats. There we are, the 2012 Butter and Eggs Day Parade, wrapping up another unique Northern California event.
Only in Petaluma.
Only in Petaluma. Love
Been
it.
happy to be narrating the parade for
Yes,
you here.
Natalie
for,
Freitas here.
And Stephen Tamborski for
Thank you very
Petaluma
much.
Community Access Television. If you didn't know, channels 26, 27, 28, and UVerse 99. You can be found online, www.pca.tv.
Yeah, buddy.